In this video, we're going to be looking at model settings for the J35 Pro. To start, let's select the Model Settings tab from the right side menu. I'm going to select my first part, and I'm presented with three possible material selection menus. Your options are based on what you currently have loaded in your material configuration. To start, let's take a look at tray materials. This one's pretty simple. I can select from my three base resins currently loaded in the configuration. So for this part, I'm going to assign Vero Ultra Black. Moving to the second part, I'm going to go to Grayscale. And I must have at least a rigid black and rigid white material loaded in order for this menu to be available. I can decide the color of the part by selecting the percentage of black in the mixture. So in this case, I have 51% black. And if I had a clear material loaded, I would also have the ability to control the opacity of the part using the opacity slider. Choosing my third model now, and moving on to the Digital Materials menu. This menu allows me to combine 2 to 3 of my base loaded materials. So in this example, I'm going to combine Elastico Black and Vero Ultra Black, our flexible black material, and our rigid black material. And if we look at the individual selection options, you'll see that the difference between them is the Shore value, starting with Shore 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, and then all the way on the right, I have two polypropylene-like options. So I'm going to assign this one. Jumping back to our grayscale part, to prevent you from having to keep coming back to this menu over and over and re-entering the values if you're consistently using the same color, you also have the ability to save favorites by clicking this blue Add Favorite icon. You can see I've already selected one here or saved one. This one is a grayscale of 54% black. If you right-click on the favorite icon, you will have the ability to add notes to the material selection. If I hover my cursor over that option, you can see I've added the note Gray 1. You can also remove these favorites just by selecting Remove, right-clicking and selecting Remove. If your current material configuration cannot create the favorite you have saved, you will see a line through the selection option and it will not be selectable. If you hover your cursor over it, it will tell you what materials are missing in order to make that either color or material property. The last thing you can choose in each of these menus for each of your parts is your part finish. I can choose either glossy or matte.